Korean action series have now become a global sensation. Known for their fight choreography, perfectly mixed with engaging storylines, these shows are winning the hearts of the global audience. Unlike typical action shows, many of these dramas mix crime and mystery, keeping a touch of emotion as well. And today, we've brought you some of the most thrilling Korean action series that are next level. Each of these titles deserves a spot on your watch list. And don't forget to let us know which one actually dropped your jaw.
인기를 추락시켰으면 이유가 있을 거 아니야. 내 앞만 짱으로 굴려가도 모르겠다. 누군데 우리를 죽였어!
Some journeys begin with loss, and Vagabond turns that grief into a persistent pursuit of truth. Released in 2019, the series is directed by Yoo In-sik. This high-octane action series follows Cha Dal-gun, played by Lee Sung-gi. Dal-gun is a stuntman, but his world collapses after his nephew dies in a mysterious plane crash. To mourn for his nephew, he travels to Morocco and soon discovers that the crash wasn't an accident. To find out the truth, he begins the dangerous chase for justice.
도대체 누가 그딴 짓을 벌이는 건지 누가 했을까가 아니라 왜 했을까?
Alongside Lee, Bae Suzy plays Go Hae-ri, a National Intelligence Service agent. Their hunt for the truth takes them across Morocco and South Korea, uncovering a conspiracy that questions the government. This 16-episode action thriller is available for streaming on Netflix. It brings you blockbuster-style chases and hand-to-hand combat, and you will surely love the electric chemistry between its leads.
내 밑에서 일할래? 우리 복서잖아.
Bloodhounds is set in the neon-lit streets of Seoul. Released in 2023, this Netflix original is directed by Kim Joo-hwan. The series introduces us to Kim Gi-yeon-woo and Hong Woo-jin, played to perfection by Woo Do-hwan and Lee Sang-yi. These two young boxers suddenly get drawn into the violent underworld of loan sharks. The series has 8 episodes in its first season and gives you brutally authentic action. The fight choreography masterfully captures the raw intensity of street combat. Every punch feels real, and that realism sets it apart from other K-dramas. Besides all the fighting, Bloodhounds is all about the courage to stand against cruelty. Audiences loved the show's balance of hard-hitting action and a genuine heart to the story. The bond between the two leads can be compared to classic buddy action films. After the first season's popularity, Netflix announced a second season of the series, which is currently in production.
궁금하지 않아? 나 삼촌이 진짜 어떤 사람인지?
A shopping mall may look harmless, but in a shop for killers, every corridor hides a death sentence. This action drama was first released on Disney Plus in January 2024, and it is also available for streaming on Hulu. This Lee Kwan-directed series stars Kim Hye-jun in the central role, who acts as Jung Ji-yeon. The story builds up as she inherits her late uncle's mysterious business. At first glance, it's just a store, but behind the walls lies a marketplace for professional assassins. At first glance, it's just a store, but behind the walls, it's a marketplace for professional assassins.
그때 열어줘야 해. 곰배니 일어나.
Ji-yeon quickly realizes that she has inherited her uncle's dangerous legacy. Killers from all sides start coming after her, and her survival becomes the primary story of the show. You'll love the show for its sleek action sequences and nail-biting suspense. All 8 episodes are tied with tension and drama. Ji-yeon's growth from an ordinary woman to a fighter is a journey that you will remember. Superpowers are nothing new in fiction, but Moving gives you a deeply human story. Directed by Park In-jae, this adaptation of Kang Full's popular webtoon is available for streaming on Disney+. The series shows you the story of 3 teenagers who discover they've inherited extraordinary gifts from their parents. These gifts are superpowers like superhuman strength, speed, flight, healing, and more. Ryu Seung-ryong, Han Hyo-ju, and Zo In-sung are among the cast, bringing the characters from the webtoon to life.
반갑다 괴물아. 나도 괴물이거든.
The parents' haunting past is also a central focus of the show. On one side, the kids struggle to fit in school, and the adults, on the other hand, hide their dark histories linked to secret government experiments. You will find large-scale action and flashy superhero battles, but the sacrifices made by the characters will also move you. Moving is coming back with Season 2 in 2026.
된 시간에 잘못된 장소에서 봐선 안 될 걸 봤어요.
나 때문에
9 years have passed since the release of the K2, and few action dramas have managed to match the same intensity. This political action thriller is directed by Kwak Jung-hwan and is available for streaming on Netflix. The series stars Ji Chang-wook as Kim Jae-ha, a former mercenary who is framed for a crime that he didn't commit. Forced to keep his identity hidden, he starts working as a bodyguard for the ambitious wife of a presidential candidate. The wife's character is played by Song Yoon-ah, and protecting her becomes the toughest job. Jae-ha soon becomes involved in a dangerous world of politics and hidden motives. The series will hook you with its breathtaking fight choreography. Ji Chang-wook's performance in the action scenes earned him wide recognition as one of Korea's top action stars. You'll particularly love his hand-to-hand combat and high-wire stunts. The K2 never becomes boring. Its pace and suspense are mixed perfectly with its politics and personal drama. And even nearly a decade later, it remains a fan-favorite action binge.
못 죽이면 내 인생에 의미 같은 거 없어.
My Name is all about revenge and action. This Netflix original is full of violent fight scenes and raw instinct. Directed by Kim Jin-min, the series stars Han So-hee as a young woman who vows to avenge her father's death. To get closer to the killer, she invades a crime syndicate and joins the police force. Han So-hee's transformation into a hardened fighter will surely be a shock to anyone who has watched her before. Her performance was full of grit and physicality.
지우가 왜 연락을 안 했을까요? 누굴 잡고 싶은지 모르겠는데 나랑 잡자.
She perfectly delivered fight scenes that had bone-crunching and relentless action. Veteran actor Park Hee-soon plays the crime boss, adding depth with his signature heavy appearance. Apart from the action and the fight scenes, My Name will also give you an emotional weight behind every punch. The story never forgets to show you the cost of violence. With its unapologetic tone, My Name is one of Netflix's most watched Korean action thrillers. Crime dramas often give us a touch of the criminal underworld, but The Worst of Evil takes us straight into its darkest center. Directed by Han Dong-wook, this crime action thriller came to Disney Plus in 2023. The series places you in the capital of South Korea, Seoul, during the 1990s. The city is controlled by a drug cartel, and a low-ranking cop takes on a dangerous undercover mission to infiltrate the syndicate. Ji Chang-wook plays the role of a cop named Park Jun-mo, while Lee Ha-jun plays his rival, the ruthless gang leader named Jung Gi-chul.
네가 경찰이 아니지. 요즘 나 진짜 멈출 수가 없어.
Ha-jun brings a perfect balance of charisma with cold-blooded violence. Jun-mo continuously struggles to maintain his cover and his social relationships. Although the show has intense action scenes, it's the psychological battle that you'll enjoy the most. Its stylish direction and atmospheric setting blend perfectly with the engaging story. The show will make you fall in love with it through its tension and suspense. What are we without our memory? The Veil answers to this question with brilliant storytelling. Kim Sung-young directed the show with pinpoint accuracy, portraying the central character's struggle after he loses his memory. Available on Viki and Prime Video, the show introduces us to Han Ji-hyuk, a top National Intelligence Service agent played by Nam Kung-min. Ji-hyuk is known in the service for his unmatched skill, but to everyone's surprise, he mysteriously disappears during a mission. After keeping everyone in question for one long year, he returns with fragments of his memory missing. Are you wondering what happened? So is Ji-hyuk, and to find out, he begins his relentless quest.
정말로 한지혁이가 기억을 잃어버렸다고.
This show will take your mind on a restless journey. The series is as much a psychological thriller as it is an action drama. With its brutal gunfights and brilliant story, The Veil stands as one of Korea's most acclaimed spy thrillers of recent years. If you want more of The Veil, there's a two-part spin-off of the series titled Moebius, The Veil, focused on the backstories of the three central characters.
아직 들려줄 때도 됐지 않습니까?
Set in 1920s, Korea under Japanese colonial rule, Song of the Bandits tells us the story of the people who united to protect the homeland of the Koreans. This action drama, directed by Hwang Jun-hyuk, came to Netflix in 2023. Kim Nam-gil plays Lee Yoon, a former soldier who leaves the Japanese army to become the leader of an outlaw group to fight for the sufferers. The story takes us to the lawless land of Gando, where freedom fighters and bandits unite for their motherland against Japanese forces. Written in light of a historic event, the story is a prelude to the Gando massacre.
내가 하는 일이 그거예요. 돈 받고 그런 사람 죽이는 일.
절대 예외는 없어.
샵이 덥고.
You will find traditional Western touch in its gunfights and dusty towns. And there is a perfect blend of Korean history, creating something both familiar yet unique. The cinematic action is filled with horseback chases and gun duels, and the large-scale battles will let you experience real-time war scenarios. The show's layered storytelling perfectly balances patriotism with personal sacrifice, where individuals choose freedom over their lives.
운전 똑바로 안 해?
We all know that not all heroes wear capes. Our heroes in the Uncanny Counter serve noodles by day and hunt demons by night. The show first premiered in 2020 on OCN and is now available on Netflix. You will see the story from the perspective of So Moon, a high school student who joins a group of counters. The counters are supernatural hunters who track down evil spirits that prey on humans. Jo Byung-gyu stars in the lead role. Along with him are Yoo Jun-sang, Kim Se-jung, and Yeom Hye-ran. By day, the group of four runs a noodle shop.
몇 명의 인생이 하루아침에 바뀐 거야. 이게 바로 우리가 하는 일이다.
할게요. 카운터.
But during the night, they battle dark forces with their superhuman strength and psychic powers. The show is a perfect mix of humor and heart. But don't worry if you're an action fan. The counters will give you well-choreographed fight scenes with supernatural battles. The first season's success led to the release of Season 2 in 2023. High school dramas often focus on romance or coming-of-age stories, but Weak Hero is different. The Class 1 came out in 2022 with a dark tone on the streaming platform Wave, while the Class 2 aired on Netflix in April 2025. In the world of Weak Hero, you must fight back if you want to survive. The series stars Park Ji-hoon as Yeon Se-yoon, a quiet, top-ranking student who looks fragile at first glance. As the nerds become the target of the bullies, Se-yoon isn't different, but with his sharp intellect and strategy, he strikes back in unexpected ways.
모르는 거야? 낭만할게요.
The drama's strength lies in its realistic portrayal of violence. The fight scenes aren't exaggerated at all, and you will be able to relate to all of it. The action here is raw and painful, showing the psychological and physical toll of bullying in school. With only 8 episodes, Weak Hero Class 1 wastes no time, delivering an unforgettable punch to make you watch its sequel.
왜 이렇게까지 하는 거야?
Few series have received as much anticipation as Mercy for None. It's a fresh addition to the growing list of Korean action dramas. Released on Netflix in June 2025, this action drama is directed by Choi Sung-yoon. With relentless action, Mercy for None is a dark noir thriller starring So Ji-sub as Nam Gi-jun. Gi-jun is a former crime enforcer who sacrificed everything to leave the underworld in order to protect his younger brother.
친구분들이요, 다 당신 때문에 죽은 거예요.
But his brother, Gi-seok, rises to power within a rival gang and then gets mysteriously murdered. After this tragic event, Gi-jun returns to Seoul with one purpose: to avenge his brother. You'll get bone-crushing hand-to-hand combat in this series, mixed with a touch of underworld betrayal and ambition. The show rose quickly in Netflix's ranks. It topped the global non-English series chart and reached number 2 soon after its debut. This is a show everyone around you will talk about, so don't be the one who misses it.
그러진 않겠지만 물러가지 않겠지만 지금 무서운 건 최대 관심사는 너야.
School should be a place of learning, but classrooms and study group turn into battlegrounds. Directed by Lee Jang-hoon and streaming on TVing, this Korean action series adapts the popular webtoon of the same name. The series stars Hwang Min-hyun as a committed student who just wants to focus on his books, but keeps ending up in a violent cycle of bullying and gang rivalries. Yoon Ga-min plays the character with utmost brilliance. Unlike traditional high school dramas, study group brings you raw action.
내놔 그거.
너는 역시 모든 재능이 몸에 몰빵됐어.
Ga-min may appear as a timid and harmless character, but he slowly reveals a fighter's spirit when his boundaries are crossed. After finding some unexpected allies among his fellow students, they create their own study group. The show is a social commentary on alarming issues like bullying. Action fans will love the realistic fight scenes that are staged in hallways and stairwells. And of course, there are classroom fights as well.